Together with a group of incredibly passionate, determined, skilled women from the Mass Breast Cancer Coalition, I got to be part of the founding of Silent Spring. The hope was that if we could look at causes for breast cancer, exposures in the environment, that we would begin to be able to help prevent breast cancer in the future. There was no other research institute looking at exposures in the environment at that time.
Back in 1991, when I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I didn't feel hope. In fact, I think very few of us did. Because of Silent Spring Institute, we can feel tremendous hope for our children, grandchildren, and future generations.
I'm extremely grateful for the sustained hard work and passion and dedication of Julia Brody, Ruth Ann Rudell, and all of the staff who work so hard at Silent Spring.
It's because of Julie and her scientists that I first became aware of all of the environmental risk factors associated with cancer.
I have spent 30 years in a community of scientists who are seeking a cure for breast cancer. We have increasingly come to realize that prevention science has a major role to play in this effort. I'm grateful to Silent Spring's entire team for leading the charge.
There's so much effort, time, money, resources, organizations focused on curing you once you have the disease. But God, it would be so much better if no one ever had to get that diagnosis again.
We are both committed to Silent Spring and working for the cause of prevention.
I am grateful for people who are supporting our research because it is helping us uncover previously unknown exposures to breast carcinogens.
I'm grateful that Silent Spring is expanding its research towards Black women's exposure to these chemicals and therefore address issues of environmental health disparities.
I'm particularly grateful that our family was able to help support the development of the Detox Me app so all consumers can be educated and have their consciousness raised about this really important issue.
Throughout my pregnancy and now raising my son, I feel like I'm really armed with good information.
Thank God for Silent Spring that makes us aware of all the chemicals and different exposures that surround us. But thank God it does not include jewelry.
As a young female scientist and graduate of a women's college, I recognize and am thankful for the opportunity to work in an environment with so many female scientists and so many women leaders.
I am grateful to Silent Spring Institute for providing me with the opportunities to do science that advances public health and environmental justice.
I'm thankful for Silent Spring for being given the opportunity to report study results back to our research participants.
Silent Spring's research is designed in partnership with real people and with organizations that apply the science.
I'm grateful to be able to bring so many friends and bring a voice into the organization so that the quality of their work could be understood in lay terms.
Susan Bailis cared a lot about Silent Spring, and she put tons of effort into trying to make sure Silent Spring had enough resources to accomplish its mission. My daughter Catherine and I are doing our best to walk in her footsteps.
We want to thank Silent Spring for everything that they've done to help me and all of the grandchildren my mother never knew.
We've been heartened to see the organization flourish over these last 25 years and help other women avoid the fate that befell our friend Susan.
I was diagnosed with bilateral breast cancer 3 weeks after the Massachusetts presumption bill was signed into effect, which covers all firefighters with all forms of cancer. Silent Spring provided the science, the research, and the data that prove that breast cancer is a work-related illness. And because of that, I was covered from day one. I am now, as they say, cancer-free. I beat it in 176 days, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without all of your help.